Hey, what is going on? Today we are on the Choptank River and we are at the Big Bass USA. They're doing a demo day. So if you want a kayak, I will leave a link in the description for Chris Leslie. He has any kind of, if you're into kayaks and you want to, get a kayak, he can get you one, whatever it is you want, price point, whatever. But I got to meet Kim today. Kim came, she is the mayor of Federalsburg, and she has a pretty big event coming up in May. And actually, I'm just gonna let her talk because I'll just screw it up.
Hi, so yes, I'm the mayor of Federalsburg. I was here to actually hand out flyers for our upcoming event that we have in May. On May 20th, we are celebrating our 200 years in Federalsburg. So we are having a poker run on the Marshy Hope River. If you have never attended a poker run, you get in your kayak, you hit 5 stops, you get poker cards, and then you turn in your hand, and the best winning hand based on ranking will get cash prizes. In addition to that, we are also having our Bicentennial Festival, which is running from 1 to 9, which will have a parade, beer and wine, we have food, we have vendors, we have live music. 4 bands will be running from 2 to 9. Please stop by, check it out, and then at 9 o'clock we will be having fireworks on the river. So we would love to have you come join us.
What's the exact date?
May 20th, 2023.
23. And so the kayak stuff. Now, Marshy Hope, make sure you got some strength, because we got to prepare for the current. So
it does have a little bit of tide, but if you can catch it on a good day or on a good non-windy day, it's a beautiful paddle up into Ottawald.
Yeah, we just make sure that whichever way you want to go back, make sure the tide's running that way. Nah, they'll figure that all out.
But you can stop and get food and subsistence while you're paddling for your cards.
Oh, really? So you got different...
There will be food vendors, so the one stop where they pick up a card, there will be food and beverages there for them to pick up.
And then you bring your kids, because there's going to be plenty of stuff for kids,
Yes,
right?
There's free activities. We have a bunch of kids rides that are free. Everything is free to the community. You will need to pay buy your food and your beverages, but everything else is free. All the activities are free that day.
So that's awesome, man. And you don't have to be from, this is down on the Marshy Hope, down in Federalsburg on Eastern Shore. That is a great day trip. If you just want to get away for the day, I think that's, I mean, even if you want to come down into Federalsburg downtown just to see the beautiful town, because it's a really beautiful town. The river is, I love the Choptank, but the Marshy Hope is just a really beautiful river. I love it. I can't catch any fish on it, but no, I'm only kidding.
You're just not fishing in the right spot.
Yeah. Hey, if you got a kayak and you really like snakeheads, you got to look for them, but they're there too. But I mean, so we're going to switch real quick. One of the big, I just showed her a video of me on my depth finder, about 6 foot deep, about 200 to 300 yards of stacked blue catfish. And blue catfish has become a pretty important invasive species here. And we talk about snakeheads being invasive. As much as I think they really hurt, I don't think anything hurts as much as the blue cat does. Blue cats are in such a biomass. I mean, there was a couple thousand?
It's estimated 70%. It's estimated that 70% in most creeks are now blue catfish. And biomass.
I'll show you a video right now of on the Patuxent River. I know this is a famous video right now, especially here in Maryland, of the thousands and thousands of blue cats that have been shot one night just sitting on top of the water. So that is a big issue. Can you talk more about that?
So we do have the blue catfish in the Marshy Hope. So last year the town ran its first annual Madness on the Marshy Hope Blue Catfish Tournament. We had a great turnout. Part of that was to help promote awareness for the blue catfish. Most people think the snakehead is really bad, but they have no idea how bad the blue catfish are.
Right.
The blue catfish are basically swimming dumpsters. They open their mouth and they eat anything in their path. They eat rockfish, they eat crabs. The recent study, they are now studying the production rate of the blue catfish. For every pound of fish flesh on a blue catfish, they are carrying 2,000 to 3,000 eggs. So that means a 20-pound blue catfish could produce up to 50,000 eggs, which are going to be all over our river eating our crabs, our rockfish, and everything else that we like to eat.
Yeah, and it was weird because yesterday I was down on David Confair Cornflower. He is a commercial crabber and blue cat during the wintertime, and he was saying how they are really working their way up the Transquaking. And yesterday I was actually on the Transquaking just fishing from the bank with some minnows, maybe catch a snakehead, catch a bass, it doesn't matter, I didn't have any luck. But all on the shoreline was nothing but, and I caught them, we had blue cats and they're spawning already. So they're spawning right now on the Transquaking. They're all up in the shallows. So you're gonna have it, they're way up there. So before you know, you're gonna be catching more catfish than you are snakeheads or bass. So it's going to be, it's the invasive species. We're hoping that we can actually get some we have a little bit difference of debate here, because I don't think we should bring, we're going to be talking about bringing the federal government to give us money for them, but we think that if we could just keep it in state.
I just want the federal funding. I don't want them involved. They can just give us the money so we can spend it as we see fit to help the industry.
Captain, so Robert Newberry, we had a live stream not too long ago, and we were talking about how I think he's worried about it, that if you bring the federal people in there and they start seeing maybe issues with the crab population, that maybe they could, you know, put a ban,
moratorium on something,
moratorium or something like that, and they're worried about, the commercial people.
Right.
But that would upset my wife, because my wife is an absolute maniac. She loves blue crabbing, and that's what we do. A lot of our videos are blue crabbing.
Right.
But I want to thank him for taking the time, and we're going to put this on there. I'm going to post this a couple times. I'm going to put it on my Facebook. She's going to post it. We still have about a month away, maybe.
Yep. May 20th.
Oh, May 20th. I'll go back to work May 15th.
That's
right before.
Well, now you put your retirement papers in.
May Memorial Weekend. It's not that far away from there too. So, all right.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate the interview. Thank you for the time, and we hope to see you. We hope to see you on May 20th.
Yeah.
At our big festival.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Out on the river.
I'll bring my little puppies that can run around.
That sounds awesome.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Bye.